Welcome to our cozy little corner of the world, where tales of wonder and magic come alive. Tonight, we're going to dive into the enchanting waters of Indian mythology, where the gods and goddesses of ancient lore still whisper secrets to those who listen. The story of Matsyavataram, from the revered collection of Dasavataram, is a timeless classic that has been passed down through generations. Let's begin our journey through this captivating tale of adventure and bravery.
"Grandmother!" called out a voice. It was none other than her dearest granddaughter, Yasvi. "Yes, my dear, you had promised to tell me the story of Dasavataras. Did you forget?" asked Yasvi. "Of course not. Are you ready for the story?" "Yes, but you have to tell me, what is Dashavatara?" "It is such a big word," said Yasvi. "Dear, Dashavatara means the 10 avatars or forms. Lord Vishnu is the savior of the world, and whenever there is a need for him to come and rescue the earth, ensure that good always prevails over evil, he takes the form of a human or an animal. The first of such forms is called the Matsyavataram. Now, listen carefully. Long ago, there lived a king named Satyavrata, who ruled the land of Dravida in the southern part of our country. He was a pious and noble man who ardently worshipped Lord Vishnu. He used to take a dip in the holy river every day and perform sun salutations while praying to Lord Vishnu. On one such day, he went to the river early in the morning and took a holy bath. He prayed to Lord Suryanarayana, the sun god. As a part of the sacred ritual, he took a handful of water in the name of the Lord. To his dismay, he found a small fish in his hands. The fish cried out to the king, "Oh, noble king, please don't release me back into the water. The other fishes will eat me up." Yasvi interrupted and said, "The king will take the fish back to his palace and put it in the aquarium. Am I right, Grandma?" There were no aquariums back then, Yasvi. Why don't you listen to the rest of the story, and you will know what the king did. The king was kind enough to understand the plea of the fish and dropped the fish in a vessel he had with him and continued his prayers. After a few minutes, the fish said, "O king, this vessel is not sufficient for me. Kindly move me into a bigger vessel." The king looked into the vessel and found that the fish had grown in size. He was perplexed. And then he found a pot and filled it with water. He transferred the fish carefully into this pot and continued his prayers. After a few minutes, the fish spoke again and said, "O king, this pot is too small for me. Please help me." King Satyavrata looked into the pot and was astonished to find that the fish had grown in size once again. This time, he transferred the fish into a river. As soon as he did so, the fish grew much larger and the river was not sufficient for it. The king then transferred the fish into the ocean. Then he folded his hands and said, "Lord, I know it is you who has come to visit me in this form. No fish would grow so big in size in such a short duration. I am at your service. What is it that you want me to do?" The fish replied, 7 days from now, there will be an apocalypse on this earth and no human will survive it. the whole world will be plunged into darkness. I want you to come here on that day with food and other provisions. There will be a boat waiting for you here. You, along with the Saptarishis, the 7 rishis, will ascend this boat. A divine light will emerge from the Saptarishis, which will guide you in your travel. After a few days, there will be a high tide and a huge snake will appear. I want you to tie one end of the snake's tail to the pillar and my tail to the other end. Together, we will get you out of this apocalypse." The king agreed and came on the shore on the 7th day along with food and medicines. Everything happened according to what the Lord had said. King Satyavrata followed the Lord's directions in every step. He was observant and in awe of how the whole apocalypse had occurred. After a few days, Lord Vishnu appeared before King Satyavrata and said, "O king, the apocalypse has ended. A new world will be created and you will be given the responsibility of preaching the right way of living." King Satyavrata bowed in reverence to Lord Vishnu, who preached about the right way of living to King Satyavrata and the 7 sages. Meanwhile, when Lord Brahma, the creator of the universe, was sleeping, a demon named Somaka stole the Vedas from him and threw it in the ocean. "Grandma, what are Vedas?" asked Yasvi. Vedas means the sacred books which give us a lot of knowledge on how to live in this world. Lord Vishnu once again took the form of a fish and saved the Vedas. He fought with Somaka and killed him. He handed over the Vedas to Lord Brahma. This is how Brahma created the world again after the apocalypse. King Satyavrata ruled the new world with righteousness as instructed by Lord Vishnu. Do you have any more questions, Yasvi? Yasvi smiled and said, "No, Grandma, I like the story." Very well then. Let's continue with another story tomorrow.
As we conclude the tale of Matsyavataram, remember that even in the darkest of times, courage and wisdom can guide us towards a brighter future. Download the StoryWaves app from Apple or Android app stores to explore more stories from the Dasavataram collection and cultures around the world. A StoryWaves subscription costs less than $1 a month, making it one of the most affordable ways to bring quality stories to your family. All new stories are available on the StoryWaves app, and the most exciting content is only available on the app. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow StoryWaves on Instagram, TikTok, and Spotify for updates on upcoming content. Thank you warmly for watching.